We were growing up 9, 10, 11 years of age, but we'd all go down to the local phone box and we'd have a 2p coin, slip it in, we'd ring Tony, always 89241 or 9241054, and he'd come onto the phone maybe the night before, he'd play in an All-Ireland final, talk to you for an hour and a half, and maybe Tony got something out of it, Shane. Maybe he got a bit of advice out of it. It was a lovely thing, and if you think about it, in that type of environment, I can't imagine ringing, and this no disrespect to one of Davies' players or Liam Sheedy's players now, the night before in All-Ireland, talking to him for an hour about the game the next day. It just wouldn't happen. But they were so close to us, and it was such a really wonderful environment. And you would have been brought up in the same type of an environment in Barcelona. Like it's that type of an environment that does form your character really as you go a bit older. But there could be 10 or 11 young lads waiting to have a quick chat with Tony, and he'd put down the phone. Then God love the poor man at 9:30, 10 o'clock, because Wexford didn't travel to finals the night before. They went up that morning, and actually you'd have a great chat with him. I often wondered, did we drive the man mad or whatever, but it was something that we really look back on. But people wouldn't realise the man's fame either that time. I remember as well, Shane, my mother used to watch the Buffers Alley jerseys that time, and they said Nicky Rackard was a very famous man, but Tony was they came from all over the country. But she was sitting in one evening, and it was a kind of a darkish evening, she looked out through the window, and there was a car with 5 men in it, probably in their mid-40s, early 50s, and they were tough-looking men, and they were looking in, and they went up and down, and she thought, oh my God, there's going to be some kind of a raid here or whatever. But she was about to go out and take down the jerseys, bring them in, the Buffers Alley jerseys. But the next when the boys came up to the door and said, Mrs., you wouldn't mind if we got to wear the 14 jersey, the Buffers Alley 14, out to the line. The boys, there was no cameras that time, Shane, so the boys put on the jersey, took it off, handed it to the next fella, took it off, handed it to the next fella, said thanks very much, and headed off in the car. So I think what they probably said going home, that no matter what anybody would say, they wore the orange jersey.